Extra COVID-19 safety procedures are coming to Chesapeake Public Schools. It's our top story at 4:30.
Last night, the school board voted to pass 3 new measures addressing testing, contact tracing, and quarantine timeframes. Allison Basil talked with the superintendent about how these changes will help them keep the school doors open. She's live in Chesapeake. Allison.
Yes, last year about 40% of students in Chesapeake attended virtual classes. This year, Superintendent Dr. Jared Cotton tells me about 3% are in virtual classes and 97% are in person. He says last night the board helped pass new measures that will help limit COVID spread.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye.
Monday, the Chesapeake School Board unanimously passed 3 proposals to adjust COVID mitigations. The division will follow a 10-day quarantine versus a 14-day, add more contact tracers, and require student athletes to get COVID tests.
In Chesapeake, we want to do everything possible to keep our students engaged in sports because they've lost so much over the last 18 to 20 months.
Superintendent Dr. Jared Cotton says to keep activities in play, winter student athletes will get COVID tested weekly unless they're vaccinated.
We wanted to give our families the option.
The division's dashboard shows more than 1,000 students had to quarantine last week. This indicates that students came in close contact with an infected person, but doesn't mean they have COVID. Dr. Cotton says students now only must quarantine for 10 days and then provide a negative test.
We've been working with our local health department, and the Virginia Department of Health said that a 10-day could be an option that you can consider.
Contact tracing is a big part of keeping school doors open, but it's time consuming. The division is working to hire 30 part-time contact tracers.
Just to take that burden off of our nurses so that we can quickly follow up with families and follow up with contact tracing.
Dr. Cotton says student safety is number one.
We really put a high priority on students being in school, and Chesapeake has done that from the beginning.
And the school division will also provide at-home COVID tests for students who need one. Coming up on 13 News Now at 5:30, I'll share how a grant is helping them expand their resources. Live in Chesapeake, Allison Basil, 13 News Now.
Yeah, and division officials tell 13 News Now they're also expanding COVID vaccine clinics at their schools to November. They say many parents who stop by to get their students vaccinated are also rolling up their sleeves.